Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again. I want to try a new strategy. To make this world a better place, I advocate, as spokesman and advocate for basic human rights for all people, that we forgive all people in America. We forgive all people in America. Those who we consider no good, no count, low down, dirty. And really, I have called certain groups of people in America low down and dirty because of the way things were able to continue to decay in America, society at large, without anything happening. I thought that people were qualified to take care of the problem. What I found out in reality is that they are not. And the reason that they aren't is because we've been trained. The 1%ers up there, the ones that we think shaping the earth, coming, the Illuminati is made up of them, secret societies are made up of them, and they just plan to destroy so many of humankind. This is the message that we've been given, and it might be true. But even if it is, if we want to make this a better society, we have to forgive these people. We have to forgive them, for really they do not know any better. And we must forgive also you who have been victims of this society. We have to forgive you because you were taught the way you act. The poor, you were taught the way you act. If you did not act this way, I don't care how bad the 1% wanted what they have, you would not allow it to happen. So we are all guilty of this big ball of mess, of slop that we live in. But that's beside the point. The point is, how do we get out of here? How do we climb up now? Well, we must recognize, and I advocate, that we recognize that this world does not belong to us. We got people out there now in certain parts of the world who are losing their jobs, and they are ending up fighting the employees, the supervisors, fighting the owners, because they need these jobs. They want these jobs. They cannot afford to just let these jobs go away. Also, ladies and gentlemen, when you think about South Carolina and the floods that they just went through, and other places, it's going to take forever to fix these towns back up. To fix these towns back up, it's going to take forever. And the reason that it's going to take forever is because the kind of system that we have established for ourselves. We need to change it. We need to change it in such a way that not only do you just have somebody over here doing this and they got to wipe out, clean up a whole town or a whole state, whatever. What we need to do is expand ourselves, expand our imagination so we can get the best out of us. And how do we do that? We do it by doing this. We recognize that all things belong to God. And let's start with the earth. The earth is alive. It is able to produce everything that we as a human race need or want or desire. The earth is able to do it. Whether it's on the earth, in the earth, or above the earth, it is there. We the people, we have all of the qualifications necessary to create what we as people have determined are essential in our lives. I've told you this 1,000 times. But what we must do, we must open up these job careers. First of all, let us take back these corporations who have made all this money, the 1%ers who didn't know any better, and taken their lives and changed it for the worse for us and better for them, and taking jobs overseas. All they want is money. We need to change that. We need to nationalize every job industry in this country. Nationalize it for the people. And make sure that all the people who have a desire for a career have those careers. That education is made available to them unlimited and unrestricted, that they may be the geniuses. Make sure that they have health care to protect them from the womb to the tomb. And now let's guarantee that we get peace, prosperity, and joy by making sure that everybody have food, clothing, shelter, and this education, and this health care. And I already indicated that we got jobs. So we are doing these things. Now you got hundreds of thousands of people working in the home industry. Hundreds of thousands of people who are working in the energy industry. People who can fix these situations over in South Carolina and other places that have been flooded out, the infrastructure, in a little no time. Because the whole nation, it seems, is concerned about that and are fixing that. It's no more of us here running out here trying to be a big shot. We are all big shots. And when everybody's a big shot, we can chill. And we can start doing other things. We can create machines that in the future, when floods come, those machines can can repair whatever the damages might be, leaving us to live and to advance ourselves, to advance our knowledge, to advance our spirituality. This is what I'm calling for, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm advocating for. And I know you probably haven't heard this before unless you heard it from me. And I'm telling you this because to me, there's no better way, a higher understanding of life. You can, for human beings, there might be something, but I haven't heard anything any better than this. So I offer it to you, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope that you consider what I'm saying and respond to this video. If you think it's ludicrous, if you think it's stupid, if you think it's ignorant, respond to it. I want to hear what you got to say. Because I do know this. Every politician, even Sanders, who seems to be the most compassionate one out there, they got nothing to offer the nation. They might have a little idea that can benefit some people, but not the nation. The only way the nation can profit is when you, the people, design it so that the people profit. Not a politician, not Miss Clinton, not a Bush, not a whoever else is running. They can't do a darn thing. And your representatives that you got in Congress don't work for you. They work for people who got money. You know that, don't you? So don't count on them. Don't be foolish. Don't be stupid. Don't be ignorant. Don't be crazy again. These guys don't give a damn about you. And why don't they give a damn about you? Because you don't give a damn about yourself. If you give a damn about yourself, you would be so glad you just heard this information, and you would be responding right now. In the internet over there where you're responding at, I would have so many responses I couldn't view them all. But they will all indicate, most of them at least, that we should move on this and move on it right now. We have had a black man to be president of the United States, and we find out he's no different than the white man, because that's the way it is. And if we don't change it, it will never change for the better. It will change for the worse. Bye-bye.